Alright, hey everybody, this is the Fearless Hubcat from Tumblr, and today I'm going to be doing another episode of Patrick's Game Vlog. And typically I wouldn't really do a video like this, but I've got so many things here that this is going to be my first ever unboxing video. Now, basically I'm just pointing my iPod Touch, towards me. I don't have any sort of fancy setup, so forgive sort of the quality aspect of things. But and I'm also, I don't really have any utensils. I'm just using my hands. But today is officially been known as Nintendo Day. Not only 10 years ago was the original Nintendo DS released, so basically, touchscreen technology has been in the mainstream for about 10 years. But there's been a ton of Nintendo games and accessories released today. Similar to last year when we had Super Mario 3D World, Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds, and Mario Party Island Tour, I believe. This year we had two Pokemon games. We have Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, as well as Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. So I picked up all three games, and I actually picked up the bundle for Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U, as well as 12 Amiibo figures. So if you're unfamiliar with Amiibo, essentially what they are is, think Skylanders, Disney Infinity type, characters, or toys rather. And the difference is, on the Wii U gamepad, you just put them on the NFC figure reader here, which up until this point has been basically used only for Pokemon Rumble U, which unfortunately those figures have become collector's items and they're worth, exceedingly, more money as time goes on. So let's say we start off small first and then work our way up. We've got Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. These are, of course, the remakes, the long-awaited remakes of some of the classics on the Game Boy Advance. I personally have never actually played them because that's, during a period where I didn't really have any console other than the PS2, really, besides the game consoles that I grew up with, like the N64, Game Boy Color. So this is actually going to be the first time that I will have played these games, so I'm really looking forward to them. This is just, like I said, going to be a very quick unboxing because, especially with stuff like this, you sort of know what to expect. You're going to have stuff like your Club Nintendo codes and, possibly a manual. It's been getting, sort of rarer and rarer as time goes on that they actually include, full manuals of this. Let's see here. I'll probably just unbox one because, like I said, it's going to be pretty much the exact same thing in the second one. But anyways, without further ado, it's got pretty nice box art. It definitely reminds me a lot of X and Y that were released last year. And it uses a similar graphical engine. However, I've been sort of, with a lot of the newer games, not trying to have anything spoiled for me. So I honestly haven't really seen a whole lot of footage of this, but your typical, inside the box, stuff like that. Like I said, it's not really going to wow you. You've probably seen plenty of 3DS boxes. Now up next is going to be the big one, Super Smash Bros. The Wii U. This is the GameCube controller bundle. So it not only comes with the GameCube controller, but also it comes with a little adapter for the GameCube because, as you know, the Wii U does not natively support the GameCube controller, but through the adapter, you're able to use actually up to 4 GameCube controllers. So if you still have your GameCube controllers from, back in the day, you're able to use that, with, at least for now, with just Smash Bros. However, they're thinking of, at least I hear, in the future, possibly supporting more games, maybe even more controllers. The nice thing is, for anyone who buys the $100 bundle, it is sold out right now, but, if, it becomes available pretty soon, which I would assume it will, this little sticker thing here actually came off really easily. Nothing was scratched off or anything like that. I had a problem with, I think it was the Wii, I think it was called like Sing Party, if I remember correctly. It was like a launch title that I picked up on the cheap because it was a game that didn't really sell too well, but that was for the Wii U as well. It's funny, I think almost all the unboxings I've ever watched of any kind of like, big box game for like the Wii or the Wii U, it always seems to be like getting the flap off is always like the most, sort of stressful thing, because it always seems to either rip or get bent. But thankfully I've made it through. Now the first thing we're going to unbox here is the GameCube adapter. So like I said, this will support all of your old GameCube controllers, etc. And I actually kind of forgot about this, but it actually supports two USBs. I'm not exactly sure what the second one is used for, but nonetheless, there's that. And then once again, I'm not going to be doing unboxings of literally everything, but you've also got a little bit of a brochure about the GameCube adapter and how you set it up. Once again, like I said, you guys have seen these before. It's a standard Wii U case. It's got really nice artwork though on the back. You've got all the different characters. I think it's all of the starting lineup, and they really want to push those features, like you can customize your characters, link up to the 3DS version, and you can actually use your 3DS or 3DS XL as a controller to the Wii U version, which is sort of similar to how they have. I think you can control some PS4 games and PS3 games on your PlayStation Vita. It supports Amiibo, and up to 8 players can play Smash at one time. I'm hoping, hopefully to get that, at some point. That'd be really cool. I actually did that with the Four Swords Anniversary Edition on the 3DS eShop. I hung out with some friends, and we actually were able to do proper Four Swords. And it's kind of funny to see, an officially licensed by Nintendo GameCube controller manual, what, like 12 years after the GameCube was released or something like that? The really cool thing for myself as well is, since I didn't own a GameCube at the time, when I bought my friend's GameCube, or one of his GameCubes, he didn't, give me any controllers, so I had to go out and buy like the Pelicans and the really cheap stuff that you could still buy in stores. Well, now, this is actually probably going to entice me to go back and play a lot of my GameCube games that I was just, frankly, having too hard of a time playing because of the controls. But yeah, this feels amazing. This is the exclusive Super Smash Bros. For Wii U GameCube controller, and it's got, as you can see, an extremely long cord. It's just wrapped up right now, but yeah, feels extremely solid. Feels as it should. This is probably, well, I mean, it's brand new, of course, but probably the best GameCube controller by far I have felt. Okay, the Z button was sort of sticking there, but now it's working fine. But yeah, that's what comes if you buy the $100 bundle for the Super Smash Bros. On Wii U, which I have heard is, actually, I believe you save like $5 or something like that. And the nice thing about the box and everything is that everything seems like it'll go back in there, without damaging the box. If you're someone like me who, a lot of times for like the big box games, I just keep them in my closet, so it's not somewhere you're gonna have to like throw out the box because it got ripped or something like that. Now I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna do an unboxing for all 12 Amiibos because this video has already gone on pretty long. I'm just gonna pick the first one that came off the stack, and that is for the Wii Fit Trainer. So like I said, these games, or these figures, will support games on the Wii U and eventually on the 3DS. Now, as of right now, there's no official, way of doing it on the 3DS, but eventually they're going to be releasing a peripheral, as well as with the new 3DS XL and the new 3DS, there's going to be a built-in NFC figure reader, I believe, on the touchscreen, actually. And, for people like me, obviously it would be nice to keep these, in as best of condition, but I'm just going to do a little bit close up here. But as you can see, you are going to be getting, quite a bit of stuff ripped off there. But the backs I'll keep. I don't necessarily need to keep the, the plastic that it comes in. It's actually fairly large. But, obviously it's to house and sort of protect the figures. But, this is how these come. They come with the character on there. You've got a nice, portrait of the character. Shows you how to use the Amiibo figure. And I have seen these before. Actually, I live right next door to a Walmart, and they're having this sort of a Wii U. One thing I will say is that, at least with this figure, Okay. Seems really easy to almost pull it out of the molding that's in there. And there is a little bit of like a sort of a metallic strip on the bottom. I've heard that's because they don't want people to test it out in stores or something. I don't know, or like, I don't know. So maybe if you accidentally, I don't know, it seems a little weird to me that they would have it like that, but really nice, you know, box, keeps it really protected. And here's an example of just the quality of the figures. Just, I mean, just look at the detail on there. This is the Wii Fit trainer again, and haven't been playing with her too much in the 3DS version, but I gotta say though, she is a really fun character, and you know, he is as well with the, you know, male Wii Fit trainer. But yeah, I don't know why I'm just like fixated with this thing. It's like it you can tell it's not really supposed to come out, but I don't know. But yeah, really nice figure. I think I'll unbox just a couple more, just like I said, this is going to be a pretty lengthy video, and like I said, I don't know if I'm ever really going to do an unboxing again, but I just figured, I mean, I have so much stuff here. It's such a big day for, you know, especially us Nintendo fans. I'm gonna go with Link next, and like I said, you know, unfortunately, you are gonna have the little bits that come off, but I think I'll still keep these just because they're so cool, and they've got all the artwork on there. But this is a case with the Link figure, at least, where, from what I hear, the figure looks a little bit different than the ones shown off at various different expos like E3 and stuff, and it's got a really clear sort of yellow bit to it there that's holding him up. But once again, the paint job is just really amazing. Did I really need to buy all these? Probably not, but I guess these appeal to me a lot more than, say, the Skylanders would. But yeah, we've got the Link figure, which I'm actually going to be busting this out probably right after I stop doing the video, because another game I picked up recently was Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U, which is an excellent game. And I think if you put the Link figure in there, you unlock some sort of special content or something. Let's see, I might do probably one more. I'm going to go with Fox. So, you know, classic Fox from, you know, Star Fox 64. Star Fox 64 3D was an excellent game on the 3DS, if you guys ever get the chance. Unfortunately, this one, I wasn't as lucky. The other ones, the backing stayed on there pretty well, but as you can see, it kind of ripped off on the corner there. But like I said, I probably don't need to keep them. And, you know, to be honest with you, I might end up just throwing them out one day. But the fact that they have, you know, that's extremely strange. But they have this, you know, exclusive artwork on the back. I decided I might keep them. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure. I did that once with a Japanese box for an accessory I bought for the 3DS, but eventually I just threw it out. But the figures themselves are what we're more, you know, after. Alright, and finally, like I said, the last one I'm going to do here is for Fox. And this is really amazing. I mean, the quality of these figures is just, like I said, outstanding. The paint job's really good. The detail's really good. You've got like the fur on his tail. You know, everything down to like the most minuscule details. And that's honestly one of the reasons I picked these up. I mean, Skylanders figures, admittedly, you know, in Disney Infinity are pretty good. But I mean, you know, I don't think they're this good, you know. And maybe it's just the fact that I kind of prefer, you know, characters that you sort of know and love, rather than just like random new characters. But there's Fox, and yeah, I've got a couple more on pre-order right now. From what I hear, a lot of the new ones are going to be exclusives, whether it's, you know, fortunate or unfortunate to Best Buy or Toys R Us. I think there's going to be a GameStop exclusive one as well, like Shulk, I believe, from Xenoblade Chronicles. But yeah, that about does it. I've got a lot of stuff to clean up here, and definitely got a lot of games to play today, and, you know, test out all these different Amiibo figures and whatnot. So, well, like I said, thanks for joining me on an unboxing, and anyone else who's picked up these games, I hope you guys have a really fun day, and until next time, I guess I will see you later.